G'day, this week's tower update. Well, all the welding is pretty much done. So we got the top plate for the rotator here. So we've still got a wee bit more, as you can see I've been sanding down all this. So we've still a wee bit more sanding done to do. And but all the welding on the actual tower itself is now complete. So yes, so the next step is to finish off all the cleaning and get it prepped and get it. I've got a couple of coats of primer and 2 coats of enamel on there, and I'm leaving. I haven't started on the base plate. Well, I've started working on it. So this is how it's going to work. So it's going to sit roughly there, and yes, it's off center. So I can actually line up the middle with that reinforcing plate up on the roof there. So that's tied into the house. That's going to be one of the main lifting eye I'm going to put on there to lift it up. So yeah, here's the base plate. That's a 6mm steel plate, and this is the hinge pin for the bottom. Come right here. So it's got a big heavy bit of bar, a good bit of comparison. What is that? It's about 40mm, whatever. And this is the hinge, so this will be welded solid with a couple of gussets surrounded on here to make it solid. A couple more gussets on here just to hold this all solid. There'll be a couple of gussets going in here as well, and down a couple of gussets on, big gussets from here to here, just a bit more support on there as well. But it's basically from here forward. I'm going to paint that before I do anything else, because it just doesn't stop raining here. The joys of this time of year in New Zealand. But yeah, that's where we're at. The only new piece of steel is this piece here, the plate, and the actual bar. This is actually 13mm bar, which is new old stock. So that's why it's so rusty. It's been sitting in the workshop for many years, so I got it fairly cheap. But everything else is all recycled, so hence it's not 100% straight. There's a wee bit of bending pieces here and there, but you know, there's no straight lines in nature, right? So yeah, that's where we're at, and we're hopefully looking at maybe next weekend getting it up in the air. You can see my temporary setup up there. That's the Moxon on the 2 70cm beams, plus that beam there will be going on there too, and also that webcam. You can see the webcam right about there. I'm going to throw that up on top as well, so I can be able to rotate around the webcam. And on my QRZ page, qrz.com, type in ZL4SY, and you'll see a link there to my webcam if you're interested. Anyway, just like that. Cheers, guys.